I tried to be too nice to strangers, and it backfired. I thought I could do something simple. Be nice to strangers for a day. Just a few small acts, nothing extreme. Hold a door, compliment a stranger, maybe carry a bag for someone. How hard could it be? Famous last words. I hadn't even made it 3 steps down the street before disaster struck. A carton of milk toppled out of a grocery bag someone was juggling. Naturally, I lunged to catch it, slipping on the sidewalk like a slapstick cartoon, and somehow ended up holding the entire mess while a small dog barked furiously at me. And because life enjoys irony, the guy whose groceries I was holding decided this was the perfect moment to take a selfie. Perfect, I muttered. This is going great. I shook off my embarrassment and moved on. My first official act of kindness: compliment the stranger's shoes. They were nice shoes, very nice shoes. The guy beamed at me and followed me down the sidewalk, nodding like I had just handed him the secrets of the universe. Thanks? I mumbled, glancing over my shoulder as he matched my pace step for step. Next, I held the door for someone entering a cafe. Simple, right? Wrong. The person insisted I go first, then argued about door etiquette. I swear, they even mentioned some obscure medieval door rule I didn't know existed. By the time I got inside, I was sweating and questioning every life choice that had led me here. But I couldn't stop now. I had a mission. Act 2, helping someone carry a box. Easy. Except the box was heavier than expected, and as I lifted it, the recipient tripped, sending the box and a side table somehow crashing into the sidewalk. Groceries tumbled, milk splashed, and 2 pedestrians collided in the mess. I froze, and that's when a small child handed me a stray balloon, as if to say, "Here, you'll need this." By now, I realized my be nice to strangers experiment was less an experiment and more a test of my personal chaos threshold. But I pressed on. I decided to pay for a stranger's snack at the cafe. Simple, harmless, feel good. But no. Another person assumed the snack was for them, grabbed it, and a polite but tense argument broke out between 3 people over ownership of a muffin. I nodded meekly and slowly back toward the exit. Just when I thought the day couldn't get weirder, it did. A woman smiled at me genuinely, thanking me for something I barely remembered doing. Then, without warning, she invited me to her dog's birthday party. I blinked. The dog? Her birthday party? My brain tried to file this under unreal events, but ended up somewhere between yes, okay, and no, run now. Somehow, I nodded and agreed. By the time I collapsed on a park bench, exhausted, sticky with mystery liquids, and juggling the remains of various groceries, I realized a truth. Being too nice is complicated. Sometimes people are grateful. Sometimes they follow you down the street. Sometimes they argue over muffins. And sometimes there's a dog birthday party waiting for you. Always a dog birthday party. I looked around at the chaos still unfolding. A guy waving at me from 3 blocks away. A skateboarder nearly colliding with a toddler. Someone handing me a stray hat. I sighed, knowing one thing for certain. I was not alone. And maybe tomorrow, I'd try being rude on purpose. Surely that could only go better, right? Like, share, and subscribe for more laughs and tunes coming your way.